Hey guys, listen, something really, really weird happened last night. And before I continue, I need to tell you not to say anything about what you're gonna hear now. This is very, very important. No one knows. So it's between you and me, no one else, yeah? So basically, last night, 2 o'clock in the morning, I got a call from Mr. Zhang. Now, who's Mr. Zhang? Mr. Zhang is the owner and president of Inter Milan Football Club. He's an old friend of mine because we have business together, we do business together and stuff, and so he has my personal number. So I saw his number and got the call. Hey, Mr. Zhang, what's up? Blah blah blah. And he sounded really sad, agitated, panicked, demoralized. I don't know. So basically, he told me that Antonio Conte has just resigned from Inter Milan manager due to personal reasons. And Mr. Zhang, knowing that I am an experienced manager, offered me, not offered me, but asked me to help him out and take Antonio Conte's job. Obviously, me being a busy man and stuff, I asked him for a few days to think about it, but he just gave me 30 minutes. He said, call me back in 30 minutes with a yes, and I'll send my private jet down to Malta, and you'll be in Milan in like 3 hours. So I closed the call, called my lawyers, had a quick meeting on the phone, um, called Mr. Zhang back, and I accepted. Hopped on a plane an hour later, went to his office, all in strict secrecy because no one knows until now. No one knows. And he offered me a 5-year deal, but I said, "Listen, Mr. Zhang, I love you. You're my friend. Blah 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 blah. But I have my own business to take care of, so I'll just sign a 1-year deal, and we'll take it from there." So he was happy. I am happy. So yeah, we just signed the contract. Now they just drove me to my hotel and put my luggages in. Now I'm waiting for a taxi to go to the training grounds because tomorrow we have the first game. So yeah, I'm waiting for a taxi, having a cappuccino, and I thought I would give you a heads up. In 5 minutes, Inter Milan are gonna give a press release and announce their new manager, announce me as their new manager, Jerry D. So stay tuned for more, and I'll see you soon. Guys, welcome to a brand new episode, to a brand new Football Manager 20. And we are here in Milan. Sadly, Antonio Conte has left for due to personal reasons, and we have been asked to take his place. So I accepted. We signed a 1-year deal, and the objective of this season is to try and win the Serie A title after 10 years, because the last time that Inter Milan won the title was in the season 2009-2010 when they did the treble. They won the league, domestic cup, and the UEFA Champions League under the great Jose Mourinho. Now, since then, if we go to competitions, let's go to Serie A. Let's go to history. Juventus have won it, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times in a row. Milan won it the year after we did. And so basically, there has been an 8-year domination from Juventus. By the way, Zebra is Juventus because they don't have the license for Juventus. Only PES has the license for Juventus. So in this game, they're called Zebra, which probably we can edit and call them Juventus again. But anyway, So yeah, the idea is to try and win the title. Probably it's gonna be a day. This is gonna be a daily series. Probably will do maximum of two seasons, maybe three at a push. Um, but we decide as we go along. It does not necessarily mean that once the actual final version of the game comes out, we will stop it. Probably will continue maybe for a week, and then take a few days break, and we start a new series. We'll decide what to do. So the idea is to do one season, maximum two. So if we win the league, then we will try. Maybe we can challenge for the Champions League, but this will not be longer than three seasons on the whole. So I am not going through the new features of the game because by now I think you've all looked at them. Most of you have the game. Who doesn't have the game yet have watched videos on YouTube. So I'm just going through the transfers of the that we did. Obviously, they're Inter this year in real life. They invested a lot of money. They got the likes of Lukaku. They confirmed Lautaro Martinez. They got Godin from Atletico Madrid. They bought two very promising midfielders. One is called Sensi and one is called Barella. And in real life, they're doing good. They're just 1 point behind Juventus. Not so good in the Champions League, but they were seeded fourth and they drew Barcelona and Dortmund. So they're currently second, I think. Equal points with Dortmund. So yeah, this year Inter seriously have invested some serious money, even in engaging Antonio Conte himself, and they made a very clear statement. They won the title after 10 years. So let's go through the main transfers. Most of them I didn't do. Okay. So yeah, we have. Okay, what's these are the okay. So we signed Lukaku from Manchester United for 65 million. We got Stefano Sensi, Sassuolo, on loan, but the actual transfer will go through next year. Then we got Biraghi from Fiorentina, Barella from Cagliari, and Alexis Sanchez from Manchester United. These are all loans that they will go through an actual transfer next year. They are on loan due to the financial fair play. So that's a loophole in Italy. Then what I got was this guy here, Emil Audero, an Italian 22-year-old keeper, which I think he is a very good keeper, and will serve us. I mean, Andanovic is 34, I think 34 years old, so he might be giving us 2 seasons and then that's it. So might as well we have a decent Italian youngster as backup. And then I signed this central defender, a Brazilian 22-year-old from Torino. We paid him 17.5 mil, and I think he looks fine for a 22-year-old. Marking 14, heading 14, tackling 14, technique 12, anticipation 16, 14 in bravery. So yeah, good positioning, decent teamwork, decent work rate, excellent physical. So I think he's a good addition to the team. Although the 3 defenders will be obviously De Vrij, Skriniar and Godin, but Godin is injured. So yeah, as for outs, I did, I think, one out myself, which is we've loaned out Antonio Candreva to Vigo. He's on loan with a clause that if he plays 20 games in the season, they have the obligation of buying him for 9.5 million, which I think is a good deal, because considering Candreva is 33 years old already, you're never gonna get 9.5 million for a 33-year-old, unless his name is Ronaldo, Messi, or I don't know, Piqué maybe. So yeah, as for the tactic, I kept Antonio Conte's tactic. This is the real tactic in real life that Antonio Conte uses. So it's 3 at the back, 2 wing backs, 3 midfielders, and 2 strikers. And today, we're gonna do one game only today, and which is the opening game of the Italian Serie A, and then we'll go directly to the Champions League draws for the group stages. And for the first match, as you can see, we're playing Juventus. So yeah, let's just go to the game and see what this team can do. I mean, we had a good preseason. We played plenty of games, and we won them all. Against the likes of Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, Feyenoord, Lyon, Olympique Lyon. So yeah, it was a good preseason, to be fair. And obviously, I wasn't expecting that the first match would be against Juventus themselves, our biggest rivals, even in real life. Juventus and Inter are huge rivals. So, but probably maybe I think that they have the better players. Obviously, they have the likes of Ronaldo, Rabiot, Dybala, Higuain. I mean, they are a very good team, and probably they are a better team than us. But hey, you never know. So yeah, let's do it. Let's check the settings. Extended highlights, we can do them. Key highlights. This we can make it slightly faster. Match speed faster. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's go. So yeah, I've played the game. I've downloaded the game yesterday, and the game came out at around 4:30 in the afternoon. And I came from work and I downloaded it, started messing around a bit with it. So, but I didn't play much. Maybe in total I played for an hour and a half, 2 at max. And I was watching a fellow YouTuber who was streaming it live. But then I got so tired. I was, holy crap, Matuidi here. We didn't start on a good note. We're down. Danilo with the cross from the right. Matuidi, first timer. Good goal. Uh-oh. Kick-off highlight. Now I know it's a new game, it's a new engine, and from what I saw, the engine has been improved. And as I was saying yesterday, I played for like 2 hours, and most of the things that I was complaining, not only myself, that we were complaining about on Football Manager 19, the useless headers of the defenders, losing the ball every time you take in a throw-in, keepers, they were broken. Most of them they're fixed, and considering this is only the beta version, that's a good sign, yeah. And yeah, I played for about 2 hours and I had some fun. I played with Inter. Holy Jesus, what a goal from Sensi there. Jeez. Have you seen that, guys? D'Ambrosio with the cross, Sensi on the volley. This guy in real life is amazing. YouTube him, and especially YouTube him, Inter versus Cagliari, and you see what he did in the box. Yep, unfortunately he's injured at the moment. In real life, Lautaro. Oh. yeah, so I was going to try to record yesterday, but then I got too tired. I've been awake since like 2 o'clock in the morning yesterday, so I was too tired and I didn't want to record just to record. Yeah, so I took my time, came from work today, and starting recording. So anyway, what do you think, guys? I mean, first impressions. Honestly, I think that the AI has improved a lot from the little I've seen, I saw yesterday. As in gameplay, even tactical wise. Um, it, my first impression is that the players know much more what's happening around them than Football Manager 19. Um, ooh, keepers don't do silly mistakes anymore. I mean, yesterday, out of like maybe I played 7 games, 8 games. I was like skipping through, right? Just to see the gameplay. I didn't like do any scouting or whatever. Ronaldo here. Ooh, nice, Andanovic. Let's say I played 7. Let's say I played 10 games, which I didn't. But let's take an average of 10 games. We have never, and I was playing with Inter. We have never lost possession from a throw-in, which is excellent. I haven't seen useless headers from the defenders on the goal kick, especially when they receive the ball, instead of chesting it down and heading it to their mate. They used to head it and give it to their opponent. I haven't seen that at all. And out of 10 games, there was one silly mistake by the keeper, which happens in real life. Which was it? Which was there was a long ball, not like a long ball from the wing, from the left, I think, no, from the right. It was a long ball, but it was like a cross, and the keeper came out of his box, trying to anticipate their attacker, and he tried to head it out, and the ball just went over, and they scored. They went over his head, and they scored, which can happen. But for the rest, no silly mistakes at all. There was one time that we conceded. Someone had a shot from outside the box, and it went on the bar, hit the keeper's back, and went in. But that happens every day. But for the rest, I think that the game is the best ever, as in Football Manager. Considering, as I said before, it's the beta version still, so things can only be improved. What I also noted, is that probably the shouts are not broken anymore. Because when you encourage them, for example, I just encouraged them, they stayed composed and no one like got offended and stuff. Like we remember in Football Manager 19, only 3 shouts used to work: demand more, show passion, and sometimes praise. The rest didn't work. So let's. We've been talking a lot here, and we didn't even do a substitution. Okay. Azamawa is dying here. Now let's put Biragi. Now, Sensi is also dying, but he's playing 8.6. That's because he scored though as well. Let's put Vecino in. That's not a bad result. 1-1 home against Juventus. And we were all over them. Look, 12 shots, 13 shots on target. We didn't use any shout. So, for the first match, that's not a bad That's not a bad performance at all, I think. In real life, Juventus won in Milan against Inter 2-1. So we did better than Conte up till now, because there's like a minute and a half left. And Juventus are on with the highlight. Come on. Nice one, Biragi. Come on, come on. Let's counter them. Come on. Cross it. Cross it. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, even the graphics improved a bit. And the angle, the camera angle shots, I think they're better as well. So, yeah, overall, I think Sports Interactive did a very good job. Well done. Well done, Sports Interactive. Come on, don't tell me. No, okay. What I don't know yet, if they have actually fixed, remember the goal line technology? That it was never a goal when we used to see the goal line technology replay. I don't know if that changed or not. What changed also is that when the referee goes to have a look at the VAR, remember it used to take ages crossing the pitch, blah blah and stuff. Now he runs, like it's much quicker now than before. But anyway, the game has ended 1-1. I think we should be okay. We're happy with the performance. We've been the better team. All we needed is to score a second goal, which unfortunately we didn't. But we had the chances to do it. So probably we need to improve a bit on that side there, taking more chances. But we were playing best team in Italy and one of the best in Europe as well. So let's have a look at the schedule. Oh, now I'm realizing that I said a little lie. I told you guys a little lie. We lost to Atletico Madrid and we lost to Bayern Munich. But for the rest, 4-0, 6-1, 2-1. Yeah, we had a great preseason. To be honest, I don't play friendlies. I leave it to my second in command, so I don't really care about friendlies. So we played Juventus here. What we're gonna do is we will be back for the first Champions League game. Let's move on. Yeah, right. So we'll be excuse my cough, but I've been sick for the last 3-4 days with a bit of a flu. So yeah, we'll be back definitely for our first group match in the Champions League. In a few minutes we will see who will be playing, who is the good. The thing is that we are 4th seed, so definitely we will get two big teams. Because last year Inter finished 4th, and the 4th goes directly into the group stages, but as 4th seed of the group. So definitely we will be in for a few tough matches with top teams and stuff. But I mean, we have the players. I think the team is very good. I mean, yesterday I was playing with Inter, as I said, and the group, the Champions League group, was Real Madrid, Liverpool, and Young Boys. And I skipped a few games. I mean, I holidayed a few games from the league just to play the big matches of Champions League because I was tired. So I wouldn't have gone in playing the Champions League matches if I had to play all the league matches as well. And basically with the same formation, obviously, basically the same players, because I didn't do any transfers yesterday. And today the only player that we had that I didn't have yesterday was the Brazilian center back, but I had Godin, so a better center back than him. We drew 2-2 home against Real Madrid, and we were winning. Like we went 1-0 down, and then 2-1 up, and then they scored in the final minutes of the game. And we've beaten Liverpool at Anfield 3-0. So yeah, with the same tactic, with the same players and everything. So I think we have a decent team, and probably we will be there for second place in the group, depending. I mean, you can't get better than Real Madrid and Liverpool, I guess, unless it's Barcelona, obviously, or maybe Paris Saint-Germain or City. But anyway, we fear no one. We fear no one at this stage. So yeah, let's go to the group stages, which is in 2 days. What do you guys think so? How many hours have you put already into this game? Unfortunately, I didn't play it as much as I wanted to, even today. I started recording this video at around 7 o'clock at night. So by the time I finish recording, I edit and upload, it would be like probably 9 o'clock when it goes viral. But I think I have a whole night of playing Football Manager 20 and recording as well. If not a whole night, probably a whole day tomorrow. So yeah. Finally, we're getting there. We're getting there. At this stage, let's keep scouting everyone. Now, as I said, at this stage, I don't fear any of the big teams, to be honest. Bring them over, and we'll fight them. Bring them over. Inter to receive 15.25 million. So, oh, by the way, finances. We have 36 million in the bank. We are slightly over the payroll budget, but we should be fine. The board immediately agreed to upgrade the data analysis facilities. I asked for improvement on the training facilities and youth facilities, but they didn't grant it because I'm still new. So apparently if you're new, you can't. It was even in the FM19, this thing. Because apparently if you're new, you can't demand a lot. So, the draw. Automatic draw, come on. So, Group A. Zenit. I wouldn't mind Group A. PSG. Man City. FC Bayern. Chelsea. Juventus. Barcelona. And Liverpool. Oh, Group A looks good. Tottenham, Group A. Ajax. Napoli. Real Madrid. Oh, Group D is looking bad. Dortmund. Shakhtar. FCP, which is Porto, and Atletico Madrid. Celtic. Wait. I thought we were fourth. Actually, it's not a bad group. PSG and Ajax are both beatable teams, I think. But we're gonna face Icardi because Icardi went to Paris Saint-Germain on loan in real life and in the game, obviously, as well. So it depends on who's the fourth. Okay, a Greek PA. Okay. So I think this group is not a bad group. It's not a bad group. Okay, so City, Napoli, Olympic Lyon. That's a tough one. Okay, Tottenham, Zenit, and Lille. Celtic. Probably Tottenham and probably Lille. I don't know. Paris Saint-Germain, Inter, Ajax, PAOK, Man City, Napoli, Olympic Lyon, and Lokomotiv Moscow. Napoli and Man City will probably do the job. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Red Bull Salzburg, and Galatasaray. Madrid and Bayern. Dortmund, Chelsea, Valencia, and Dynamo. This is not an easy group. Even Dynamo, they're a good team. But I would say Chelsea favorites, and then battling it out between Dortmund and Valencia. Juventus, Shakhtar, Benfica, and Genk. Juventus for sure, and probably, I don't know, Shakhtar, Benfica. Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Atlanta, and Porto. It's not a bad group. Barcelona, obviously, and probably Porto or Bayern Leverkusen. Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Red Bull, Leipzig, and PSV. This is probably Liverpool and Atletico Madrid, but I mean, PSV and Leipzig are good teams, so it's going to be a good group. So let's see if the schedule for the Champions League is out yet now. So we can see where are we coming back and facing who. So schedule. Yep. So okay, we're playing PAOK first away. So we're going to Greece. So what we'll do is we'll do PAOK and we'll do 2 away games, PAOK and Genoa. So yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow's episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Football Manager 20. If you did so, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. My name is Jerry D, and until next time, bye bye.